have always felt like I wanted it's more the relationship, or was always the person that always did the right thing.
Trina has built her entire career on being strong and independent. But behind the music, behind the confidence, there's a personal pain she's finally opening up about. Her husband, Swerve, was more than just her partner. He was her safe space, her biggest supporter. So when news broke about what happened to him, it shook her fans to the core. The details are heartbreaking, and for the first time, Trina is addressing the situation. But before we dive into the heartbreaking truth, let's rewind a bit. Trina's love life has always been in the public eye. She's been linked to high-profile names like Lil Wayne and French Montana, but those relationships came with ups and downs. For years, she seemed to be searching for something real, something stable. Then came Swerve, a man who wasn't in the industry spotlight, who didn't chase fame, and who seemed to truly love Trina for who she was, not just for her celebrity status. Swerve wasn't the typical flashy, attention-seeking partner often seen in the world of hip-hop. He was private, supportive, and kept a low profile. That's what made their relationship so refreshing. While Trina had been in relationships that made headlines for all the wrong reasons, this one felt different. She was glowing, happy, and even spoke openly about how he brought peace into her life. Fans were rooting for them, celebrating the fact that the Baddest finally found her king. Their love story wasn't just about romance, it was about partnership. Trina had been through so much, from personal losses to industry battles, and Swerve was there through it all. He stood by her side through career highs and lows, proving that his love wasn't conditional. The couple shared a bond that felt unbreakable, inspiring fans who saw Trina finally getting the happiness she deserved. From their intimate moments shared on social media to their red carpet appearances, everything seemed perfect. Trina often praised Swerve for being her rock, her best friend, and the person who reminded her that she was more than just her stage persona. She was Katrina, a woman worthy of love, respect, and happiness. At first, everything seemed perfect, but as we know in the world of fame, things are rarely what they appear to be.
If you want to cheat and play around and do malicious, crazy things, you will. And a woman can't change that or make you do that. You have to want to do that.
For months, fans began noticing signs that something was off. The couple suddenly went quiet. The usual anniversary posts, the sweet messages under each other's pictures, and the loving shoutouts, they all disappeared. At first, people thought maybe they were just keeping things more private. After all, Trina had always been selective about what she shared. But then came the cryptic messages. Out of nowhere, Trina started posting about betrayal, self-worth, and walking away from toxic situations. She shared a quote that read, "Sometimes love isn't enough when respect is missing." That set off alarm bells. Fans flooded her comments with questions. Was she talking about Swerve? Was something happening behind the scenes? But Trina remained silent, refusing to address the speculation, and then things got even more concerning. Trina started looking different in public appearances. She seemed distant, not her usual vibrant self. Even during interviews, there was a noticeable shift in her demeanor. The usually outspoken rapper now seemed guarded, almost like she was carrying a weight she wasn't ready to talk about. If that wasn't enough to raise eyebrows, what happened next would confirm that something serious was going on behind closed doors. It all came to a head one fateful night, a phone call that changed Trina's world forever. Sources close to the rapper claim she received shocking news about Swerve that left her completely devastated. The details were unclear at first. Was it a health scare, a betrayal, something even worse? But whatever it was enough to shake Trina to her core. For a woman known for her resilience, this moment hit differently. Trina had been through personal loss before. She lost her brother to gun violence, and she had weathered many storms in both her personal and professional life, but this time, something about her reaction was different. Instead of lashing out or addressing the situation publicly, she went completely silent. No cryptic tweets, no emotional Instagram stories, no public statements. For someone as vocal and expressive as Trina, this kind of silence spoke louder than words. Fans knew that whatever happened wasn't just another relationship issue, it was something serious. And as the days went by without a single update from Trina, the speculation only grew stronger. And if there's one thing we know about Trina, it's that when she goes quiet, something serious is happening behind the scenes.
It gotta mean something, energy. I have to feel it. It has to have a purpose. Like, and to me, a purpose is relationships. It's all good sometime, and then you fall apart, and you hate the person, never speak to them or see them again or care. And I learned that in all of my years of living and learning and, yeah, finding inspiration.
With Trina disappearing from social media, fans were left scrambling for answers. The questions started flooding in. What happened to Swerve? Was he in legal trouble? Did he do something that shattered Trina's trust? Or was this something even bigger? Something dangerous? At first, there was no information, just whispers, rumors, and wild theories. But then, Trina returned to Instagram for a quick moment. She didn't say much, just 2 words. It's over. That was it. No context, no explanation, just those 2 words. But those 2 words were enough to send the internet into chaos. Within minutes, the post was deleted. But by then, it was too late. Screenshots had already gone viral. Everyone was trying to piece together what could have happened. Some people thought that Swerve had been unfaithful. Others believed he had been caught up in something dangerous. A few thought it might be a personal tragedy, something too painful for Trina to share. What made things even more confusing was the complete lack of response from Swerve. Normally, when celebrity breakups happen, there are hints, but Swerve didn't do any of that. He didn't react at all. No statements, no explanations, just silence. But just when fans thought they had figured it out, Swerve made a move that turned everything upside down.
Did you get a prenup?
I didn't.
Why not?
Because my husband brings all of his money to me. So
What?
I'm in charge. He can't spend a dime without my consent. Can't spend a dime for nothing unless it goes through me.
That's
that
what
phone
I'm talking
go to ringing
about.
up, that thing go to, I see everything.
That's what
So,
I'm
yeah.
talking about.
After days of complete silence, Swerve finally resurfaced. But instead of clearing the air, he only added more confusion. Fans were hoping for a statement, some kind of explanation, anything to confirm or deny the swirling rumors. But instead, Swerve took to Instagram with a series of posts that only fueled speculation. The first post was simple, yet loaded with meaning. People love to switch up when it benefits them. No name, no context, just those words. Instantly, fans started connecting the dots. Was he calling out Trina? Was he trying to say she had turned her back on him? Then came the second post, an image of a clock stuck at 3 a.m. No caption, no explanation, just the time. This one had fans completely puzzled. Was this a reference to something specific? A major event that happened at that hour? Or was it just another way to keep people guessing? It appeared just that day to get, and then came the final post. One word, loyalty. That one hit the hardest. Was he saying Trina had been disloyal, or was he the one trying to defend himself against accusations? The way he dropped it without explanation made it impossible to tell. But one thing was clear, Swerve was not playing the role of the guilty party. He wanted the world to believe that he was the victim. This only made things messier. If Swerve was the one who had been wronged, what did that mean for Trina? Had she left him during a crisis? Had she been the one to step away? Or was this just Swerve trying to flip the narrative? And then, just when we thought the truth would finally come out, Trina made her next move. And trust me, you won't believe what she did next. At a recent performance, Trina took the stage, but before she could even start her set, she addressed the crowd. With tears in her eyes, she grabbed the mic and said, "Sometimes the people you love the most hurt you the worst." That one sentence changed everything. Her voice cracked as she spoke, and the pain was clear. This wasn't just some random relationship drama. This was personal. The crowd erupted in support, with fans screaming her name, showing her love. But behind all that applause, there was an undeniable truth. Trina was hurting, and if there had been any doubts before, this moment erased them all. What exactly had happened between her and Swerve? Did he betray her? Did she walk away for her own peace? No one knew for sure, but one thing was obvious. This was no small breakup. It was a heartbreak on another level, but what exactly happened? And is this truly the end for Trina and Swerve? As of now, neither Trina nor Swerve have come forward with a full explanation of what really happened. They both dropped hints, but no real confirmation. And that's exactly why fans are still searching for answers. Some sources claim this is the end, that Trina is done for good and there's no fixing what was broken. Others insist that despite everything, there's still a chance for reconciliation. But at this point, one thing is undeniable. Trina is heartbroken, and whatever went down between them cut deep. Despite the pain, she's handling it the way she always has, with strength, grace, and the resilience that made her a fan favorite in the first place. Whether she chooses to speak on it or not, she's already showing the world that she won't let this situation define her. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think really happened between Trina and Swerve? Was this about betrayal, a personal struggle, or something even deeper? Could they ever patch things up, or is this truly the end? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let's talk about it. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because you know I'll be keeping you updated with all the latest details as soon as they drop.